What's up, I'm Troubleshoot. In this quick guide, I'll be showing you the fastest way to level up in Palworld. Now, I'd hate to tell you that there's not really a way that we can automate this, which is kind of to be expected. You want to grind and put in effort in order to level up and earn your rewards to progress further along the technology tree and things like that. But there's a few ways that you can do this, early, mid, and late game, that are all just as quick as doing it at any other time. That is to simply catch 10 pals of each level. While you may think doing dungeons and things like that gives you more XP, not really. The absolute fastest way that you can level up is crafting a ton of level 1, 2, 3, and 4 spheres, then traveling out into the world. What you want to do is open up your pause menu, and on the Pal Deck tab at the very top, start at the very top with the easiest creatures, and you want to go through each of these, making sure that in the bottom right, your capture bonus is complete. For each one of these 10 that you collect, for every single mob here, you'll get a ton of bonus XP. You'll notice that when you go past 10, capturing creatures doesn't actually give you that much extra. So 10 land balls, cativas, chicky peas, lift monks, foxpox, etc. Head all the way back to the starting area if you haven't already and capture 10 of each creature until this is completely maxed out. I'd recommend you open up a notepad and write down the name of the critter as well as how many more you need to catch, then slowly tick your way down all the way down this list as far as you can humanly go. For the most part, up until level 12 here, you'll be catching all of these, except for the Pen King that is, in the starting area, and you can very easily earn 5 or 6 levels just capturing all of these here. Then in the mid to late game, you'll be traveling further out into the world, catching more of these, and obviously it gets more difficult as you progress. But there are tons of creatures in the starting area that are kind of hidden away, such as number 37, 36, etc., all inside of the starting area as well. So once again, this main island is probably where you'll be getting the majority of your levels in the early to mid game. Later on, you'll be traveling out further and capturing all of these different creatures. Some of them are incredibly difficult to find, never mind catch, and for that, something you can do is incubate different eggs that you find around the world, or build yourself a breeding pen where you can mix together different creatures in order to get different eggs for animals that you haven't actually caught before, and you can earn tons of XP this way as well. However, this is a lot slower than just traveling out into the world, especially if you have a fast flying mount and collecting creatures of different kinds. That's really it. By the time you've finished 10 to 15 of these different animals over here, you're probably well through the game, all the way up in the level 30s or even 40s to be honest. It's actually surprisingly easy to level up, and this bonus scales with your level as well. So even if you're level 45, you can come back to the starting area and capture these starting creatures in order to continue to level up even faster. That's of course not even to mention glitches and things like that. If you've already caught the majority of these easy creatures, you can use things like the glitch to catch the fully leveled bosses in the different towers that you'll find around the world, but of course this is a little bit more cheaty, and once again you can only catch 10 of these until it's pretty much maxed out. For example, in this first tower here, if you use the glitch, you can catch 10 Grizzbolts, which of course are much more difficult to get and only really spawn in these far-off islands here, but that's only really one creature. While it can help you level up, capturing creatures in the wild is your best way to level up. Anyways, hopefully you found this video useful. Thank you for watching. Mine has been Troubleshoot, and I'll see you all next time. Ciao!